Hi, thanks for joining us today on Life in Color. Today I'm working on a permanent special graduation vase for my daughter who is graduating from Butler University. So, with that being said, I'll give you a preview of the flowers. We're gonna do some white lily, some beautiful blue roses, and some yellow style baby's breath. The colors for the school are blue and white, but she is the sorority president of the year, so I am incorporating just a little hint of yellow to give a shout out to her sorority. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I've already sprayed the inside of my vase with some adhesive spray, then sprinkled my glitter on the inside, let that cure, and then we let that sit for another 5 minutes. I'm gonna let that continue to harden while I go ahead and put on these rhinestones around the vase top. You may not see it right now, but as I turn the vase on the turntable, you'll be able to see it. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 rows of these rhinestones. Just lining them up and making them even. Still got a little space right there, so I'm just gonna cut one. Probably 4 should be enough. Oh, that's 5. That should be plenty. Might have to cut one away. Yep, just one off. Cut that one away. Ah! And then we will move on to the second row. Just a little short there. Get a few more pieces out. I'm still gonna be short. One more piece. All right. So now we have rhinestones all the way around. A little better of a look. Straighten it up just a little. Whoop. All right, there we go. Now I am going to add this array of different rocks that I got just from the Dollar Tree. I did take some of these same rhinestones and cut them up into small pieces. Got some clear rocks, some blue gems, and some clear gems. And we're just gonna pour those right into the vase. And then on top of this, we are going to add, I just have some people, I was not able to find it. I could only find it in the Amazon, but a clear glue. You can see that, I hope. And we are just going to go ahead and fill the vase pretty much until about I'd say a ½ inch away from where the rhinestones are. And as you're pouring it, you're going to want to stop and just move it around a little bit. Kind of jostle it to get the glue down all the way to the bottom of the vase. It's not real easy, to be honest. I'm just gonna use one of these roses here because it's gonna go in the glue anyway. So let's go ahead and kind of poke some holes in the middle to get that glue to move down, so everything is getting adhered to together for a very permanent arrangement. Okay, it's good enough. And then we're just gonna top it off. About right there. So I lied, not so far up, we don't need it that high. All right. So of course we are going to start with our greenery first. So I'm going to start with this pretty grass. And we're just gonna stick that completely in the middle. I've spread it out so it's even around the vase, giving plenty of depth. And we're just gonna stick that right down the middle, like so. And then we have some of these. To be honest, oh, what is this? This is fern and spider plant. So let me stretch that out. And then we are going to, of course, in floral stuff, you want to do things in odd numbers. So 1, 3, 6. So I have 1 of this. I have 3 of the spider fern. So I'm gonna put 1 here and kind of try to keep a triangle type of pattern. All right. There's our 3rd one. Right down in there. All right. Looking good. We're gonna save our smaller green until the end because it's probably gonna go a little further out to the outside. So let's go ahead and do our bigger flowers, which is our lily. I have 4 on this stem. I cut 1 off just to have one that could be shorter and I could manipulate these better. So we're gonna spread that out and we're gonna go on one side and take the other and put it on the other. and then we're gonna start incorporating our roses. We're just gonna kind of, like Bob Ross, happy trees, happy flowers. Put them somewhere, wherever they look good. I cut mine to be pretty much all different, kind of relatively the same size, but some are a little shorter, some are a little taller. Not really going for a focal point per se, just the color vibrance. Here. I have a dozen of these. I'm gonna change that one. That one's a little shorter, so we're gonna go in the front with that one. And this is intentively a more permanent arrangement for my daughter to be able to keep in her apartment. This last one right here. I'll pull that lily out. All right. I'm just going to kind of grab it at the top and just kind of move everything around to get it down in there good, everything covered in the glue. All right, now we're going to go in with, I only got 3 of the yellow. So we're going to spread these out really good so that they go pretty much throughout the bouquet without a whole lot of effort. So here's our first one. We're just gonna go ahead and plant that one right there. And of course, I'll adjust it. If it looks crazy right now, don't come at me. I'll fix it. All right, let's go with one over this way. And then finally one more towards the back. Beautiful. All right. Just kind of move some things around. Let's see where I'm at. Adjust, bend while the glue is still wet. I feel like this rose is too high, if I am honest with myself, and I don't like it. So we are going to change that. It's okay to not like something and change it. Just do it before the glue dries. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go around and add our last bit of greenery. And this is just gonna be kind of something at the bottom, just to showcase and stick out. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I have an odd number unintentionally. So we're gonna put 3 around, and then we will stick 2 in the center. There we go. And there we have it. Just a simple, permanent arrangement. Not everything that I do is artificial flowers, but I do like to work with them, especially for a long-term thing, for someone to be able to keep for a long time. That is always a good option, just making sure that you get decent looking flowers, and do the best you can to just fill it out the best that the flower will go. So there we go. And like I said, these are for my daughter Jayla's college graduation from Butler University, which their colors are blue and white. And I incorporated her sorority, which has yellow. Hope you enjoy the video. If you would, like and share, but most of all, subscribe. Let us know where you're from, what you like and what you don't like. I am absolutely open to all feedback. Again, this is new, so I will be doing the best that I can to get some things posted as soon as possible. Bear with me, work with me. I do appreciate every single one of you so very much. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Life in Color.